Welcome to my channel, Muriri by TPB. I thought I should just do this tiny little introduction so you can get to know a little bit about me and what this channel is all about. So I'm a South African YouTuber, and just by the name, South Africans will know Muriri means hair in Setswana here in South Africa, and so it is a channel called Hair by TPB. So my channel is just going to be, at this moment anyway, going to be about my hair journey, my hair practices. This is not a tutorial channel. It's more about me sharing my experiences and me going through my hair journey. I would like this to be a community where we all share and learn from each other. Either I learn from you or you learn from me, and we all interact with one another and share our tips and tricks. I decided to do this channel because for years now, I've been asked by quite a few people, not even quite a few people, a lot of people. I go out to the mall and people are always asking me, is that your hair? Or alternatively, I'll be getting, how do I get my hair to be that long? What should I do? What are you doing? What are you using? So I'd like to use this channel as a sharing platform, just for me to share with you guys what I do, what works for me, what doesn't work for me, all the way from hair practices, products, and tools and tips and tricks that work for me. So let me just quickly explain about the state of my hair currently. So this is my hair in a light blowout state. I am currently Texlaxed. I Texlaxed about, it's January 2023 currently, and I Texlaxed, I think it was 16th June 2022, or in June, somewhere around there. I'm not sure, but definitely was June 2022. For those that don't know what Texlaxed is, basically I use a relaxer to process my hair, but I deliberately under-process my hair so that I still have some texture left in my hair. Prior to that, I was natural, and to be honest, I think I was natural from about 2019. I think my last relaxer prior to that was 2019. Before that relaxer, I was natural again. Not sure for how long, probably from somewhere around, I think about 2016. And then prior to that, I was Texlaxed, and I probably was Texlaxed, I think, for about maybe a year and maybe 6 months. And prior to that, I was natural. I'd actually big chopped at that stage, and then was natural. Before that, I was, let me see if I can remember what I was doing with my hair prior to that. I think prior to that, I was Texlaxed. I was Texlaxed, and I'm not sure how long I was Texlaxed for, because I was in varsity at the time, and I had just started this thing of my healthy hair journey, basically. So for me at the time, it was about getting the health of my hair correct, because my hair was probably about this length. Actually, that's a bit much. I think it was probably about this length at the time, but it was relaxed, and it was so thin. Like you would literally be able to see through my ends, like into the back, like it was so see-through. So I decided that I would go on this healthy hair journey to try and thicken up my hair and see where it was. So initially the goal wasn't length, but a byproduct of that was length. And the fact that I then cut my hair around 2014, and I cut it into a TWA, so a teeny weeny afro. So I think it was probably about that long. In fact, that might be too much. I think it was probably about that long when I initially cut it. Is indicative of the fact that I wasn't really so much after length more than I was after health. The truth of the matter is I attempted to transition to natural before the big chop for a really, really long time, but I found it really difficult to deal with the two textures. I wasn't really sure how to look after my hair, like in a natural state or in a transitioning state, and I gave up many times. So back to where we are right now. So like I said, I am currently Texlaxed, and I decided to Texlax because just dealing with my hair personally in my natural state, like, don't get me wrong, I loved my hair in its natural state. I really did. But the issue was it was just so thick and so long that it was getting really difficult for me to deal with. So one of the things that I was doing was I was finger detangling. So I was never using any combs, and so finger detangling for me just, it worked really well, but it was a very long process, and that's also due to the type of hair that I have. So when you look at my hair, you're probably thinking I have thick hair. Yes, I have high density, not even high density in my opinion. I feel like I have medium to high density hair, but my strands are very fine. So what was happening is my hair loved on itself, so it would tangle. So it just, I got webbing, a lot of webbing, so my tangles would look like webs. And because my hair was so, like, it liked to web on each other, often what would happen at the ends, which I still sometimes struggle, I struggle with it a lot. Often what would happen at the ends is I would have a lot of split ends, a lot of fairy knots, and I felt like it was sort of just holding me back in terms of the time spent on my hair. I do sometimes spend close to the same amount of hair depending on what I'm doing to my hair, but a normal wash and deep condition can easily take me, if I'm conditioning for 30 minutes, a washing condition and style, if I'm not blow drying my hair, can easily take me 45 minutes 45 minutes to an hour. So washing for probably about 10 minutes or so, and then putting on the deep conditioner for maybe it takes me about 5 minutes or so, and then sit with it 30 minutes. So where we're at, 15, 30, 45, and then rinse again, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and then style, which is just moisturize and style. So maybe a little bit more like an hour, 10 minutes, an hour, 15 minutes. Whereas previously I was literally, it was almost a 3-day process. Well, yeah, 2 to 3 day process with my natural hair. So, editing me here quickly. One of the things that I forgot to mention is that a lot of people ask me, how long did it take for me to get to this length? So, yes, I mentioned that I'd been on this hair journey for many years, but this is not a culmination. Like, this hair is not the hair that I've had on my head since the time I started this journey, whenever it was, 2011, 2010, I'm not sure. But this is definitely not that hair. Over the years, I have cut my hair, obviously when I big chopped. I have also done a lot of trims. a lot of cuts actually, not just trims, cuts, because I was struggling so much with my ends. So I just want to let you know, this is probably hair from the time that I went natural, which was 2019. But obviously, as I was going natural, what I would do with the relaxed ends is I was slowly cutting them off as my natural hair grew in. So I was slowly cutting off the ends. I trim on a regular basis. I've also, when I Texlaxed, I went in, there's one of my shorts in here actually, where I went into a professional for a professional trim, and they took off quite a bit because my ends were a little bit rough. And so at this stage, I don't want to give you the impression that this is hair that I've had. It's just not possible. It's not possible to have sustained, well, not for me anyway. This is not hair from then. At the very most, I can say that this is probably about 3 years of hair. Okay, back to the other video. Yeah, I really would appreciate it if you would join me on this journey, if we all went on this journey together and helped each other out. So if you would like to join us, please, you're welcome. Subscribe down below, put on your notifications, and I will try my best to upload as often as I can. I just want to say that it's very seldom that I wear my hair out like this, so I will try my best to just sort of show you what I do, what I like to do, what works for me, what doesn't work for me, share with you guys so we can all try and see what we can do with our hair. I'll probably do another video in a little bit, just talking about what I plan to do or what my goals are for 2023. Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, subscribe, put on the notification, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Bye.